Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, Stan the Movie Man here with you on the WIMZ.com movie review. This week you sent me to see the incredible Burt Wonderstone starring Steve Carell, Steve Buscemi, also Olivia Wilde, Jim Carrey, and Alan Arkin. It is the story of a couple of Las Vegas magicians who work in the main room at Bally's Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Burt Wonderstone is Steve Carell, and Anton Marvelton is Steve Buscemi. They have been working together for 10 or 15 years as the main act at Bally's, and they are sick of each other. Actually, it's more like Burt is sick of Anton. Burt doesn't feel the joy of magic anymore, because as children, the two were picked on by bullies, and they used magic as a way to soothe their the pain of that, and that is the career they decided to follow. Well, they are now being challenged by a street magician named Steve Gray, which is Jim Carrey, and Gray does tricks like has somebody pick a card and then has that guy punch him in the face as hard as he can, and then from the swollen bruise on his face, he cuts the bruise and pulls out a folded playing card, and it's the guy's card that he picked out of the deck. He's into these very physical types of stunts, as well as the sleight of hand magic. So the owner of the hotel and casino, or the manager of Bally's rather, who is played by James Gandolfini, decides that he's going to fire Burt and Anton. Actually, he's going to fire Burt because Anton gets so mad at Burt, he leaves and goes to like South America to help poor people, but he's kind of misguided in that help. When Burt is struggling and can't find a job or a decent place to live, he asks for the help of former assistant Jane, played by Olivia Wilde. And Burt eventually ends up doing sleight of hand tricks at a retirement home, where he runs into his childhood hero, Rance Holloway, played by Alan Arkin, and Holloway helps him rediscover the magic of magic. The Incredible Burt Wonderstone is a silly movie. It is not a smart comedy, but at the same time, it still provides some laughs. Carell plays this guy who's a pompous ass and gets knocked down a few pegs. That pomposity is what sometimes is the source of the humor. But the real engine of this movie is Jim Carrey. He is back doing what we all enjoyed him doing years and years ago when we first saw him as a pet detective or as the Mask. And he is being insane. He does terrible things to his body that shouldn't be done, even in the name of magic, and they're apparently they're all real, because he ends up burning his arm at a child's birthday party, and on his arm it says "Happy Birthday" to the boy whose party it is. Now, you know, like I said, it's not a smart movie. It is just a big goofy ride, but it's fairly funny. There's enough humor in it to keep your attention, and the effort to create a romance between Burt and Jane just didn't feel right at all. It's forced and, quite frankly, unnecessary, and it crops up at a very odd time. So, you know, the movie, you know, tries to do some things that it really is not up to doing, but it does manage to provide some laughs, and for that I give it 4 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the next movie that I'll see. Also, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to send them to me at StanTheMovieMan@att.net, and follow me on Twitter @MovieManStan. Till next time, later!